Two people suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries in a Tuesday afternoon rollover crash on the west edge of Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, 2 Scottsbluff County residents were hospitalized following a 2-vehicle crash on Highway 26. Scottsbluff officers were dispatched to the injury accident that involved a rolled over vehicle on Highway 26 between Avenue B and Avenue I. Upon arrival, officers found 2 vehicles involved in a crash with one on its side. The rolled vehicle was a red 2001 Ford Escape, and the other vehicle was a silver 2005 Toyota RAV4. The investigation showed the driver of the Escape, 19-year-old Deshaun Hernandez of Scottsbluff, lost control while traveling eastbound on Highway 26, overcorrected, fishtailed, and after contacting the raised median during the fishtailing, Hernandez rolled and slid into the westbound lanes, at which time the RAV4, driven by 33-year-old Carrie Ann Hoover of Morrill, crashed into the roof of the red SUV. Hernandez became trapped, and extrication equipment was needed to remove him. Both drivers were transported to the hospital for serious but non-life-threatening injuries and remained there for observation overnight. Both vehicles were totaled and required towing from the scene. Highway 26 was blocked for just over 1 hour. Well, a bill combining several major tax proposals advanced to the final round of debate in the Nebraska legislature on Tuesday after a successful cloture motion. LB 1107 would create a new business tax incentive program, the Imagine Nebraska Act. Bayard Senator Steve Erdman spoke in opposition, calling it a decrease in the increase in property taxes.
This is a decrease in the increase. And know this, if the revenues don't come in, you're not going to get any additional so-called property tax relief. We never talk about the Nebraska Advantage Act or worry that we won't have the funding to pay for the Nebraska Advantage Act or the Imagine Act or any of those. We don't talk about that because we've already figured that in as part of the cost of doing business.
Appropriations Committee Chair John Stinner spoke in favor of the bill, saying it's a good bill that is well thought out and has protections for the state. Senators voted 41-4 to advance the bill to final reading. Well, coming up after the break, the lawyer's going to be in with your midweek weather forecast. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
Be a team player.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Hey, I hope everybody's having a good summer. We'll see you soon, and mask up, Bearcats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, it's going to be quiet out here for the most part tonight. You can see very slight chance of some showers and storms. That's mostly going to be early this evening. By late evening, that clears off. Temps only fall into the low 70s by 10 o'clock, maybe down to about 60 or slightly below to start your morning tomorrow. Near record high temperatures coming again tomorrow, and then it's going to be slightly cooler. Relative term coming up on Friday and really through the weekend. Mainly no quiet conditions and no rain in sight, which unfortunately we could certainly use some rain. Yesterday we hit 99, missed a record by 4 degrees after a morning low of 63. Nothing in the rain gauge. Look at that. We're well below a half an inch below normal for the month and 4.5 inches below normal for the year. And it has been warm of late. You can see a couple of days here, about a week and a half ago, where we had a couple of days we strung together of some below normal temps. But really here since the 3rd of August, temps have been slightly to quite a bit above normal for the most part, with temps at over 100. They're 104 and 101, 99 yesterday. We were close to that 100-degree mark again today. All that has led up to some pretty significant fire danger concerns. We have red flag warnings out for tonight through about 8 o'clock. Then again tomorrow from 10 to 8. All these areas shaded in pink are under red flag warnings, and those are going to continue probably for the foreseeable future as fire conditions are really going to be quite high and explosive fire growth potential. Hot conditions got tempered a little bit by a few clouds and showers that developed here over the last hour or two. You can see we had temps near 100 earlier in Chadron. They're down to 78 now, 91 in Gordon. It's 89 in Ogallala. You can see where some of those stronger storms are still pushing across the region here at some gustier winds with them. But outside of those showers, it's fairly quiet. We do have a marginal risk of severe storms here in the area for this evening. That's going to shift off to the east of us fairly quickly. And then by tomorrow, that pushes further to the east. And then same situation for Friday. The thunderstorm chances decrease even more here across the area. So tonight, just an isolated storm. Those push out pretty quick here this evening. Clearing skies overnight. We'll start tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. Lows tonight going to fall down into the 50s to near 60 degrees. Back at it for tomorrow. We're going to be sunny to start the day and be mostly sunny to end the day as well too. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty sunny day out there. Only a very slight buildup of some afternoon clouds. Not expecting any thunderstorm activity tomorrow. Anything that does form is going to be very small and very short-lived if we get anything, and that's a big if right now. And temps are going to warm up under that sun tomorrow, upper 90s to near 100. That should be our warmest day of the next 7 before things cool off, and you can see pretty much devoid of rain over the next day and a half or so. 58 tonight with a storm or two, partly cloudy skies. Again, just a 20% chance of storms. Those should push off pretty early here into the evening hours. Near record highs tomorrow, near 100 degrees with west-northwest winds at about 10 to 15. We cool off, relative speaking, Friday, Saturday into the mid-90s. Then by Sunday and to early next week, it's still in the lower 90s. So unfortunately, there's no big changes coming with our heat. It's going to remain pretty warm here across the high plains with very little, if any, moisture in sight for the next 7 days.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
As our world has changed, the way we stay connected looks different than before. Even though our communities and classrooms face new challenges and uncertainties, Viera Wireless is here to help your kids keep learning, in the classroom or at home. For less than 35 cents a day, our Student Unlimited plan has nationwide talk, text, and data, hotspot internet, and a free smartphone with no credit approval required. Learn more at viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viera Wireless, keeping you connected.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After you're around or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. Unified Command announcing 6 new COVID-19 cases in the Panhandle and 3 new recoveries during their Tuesday afternoon update. The new cases include 2 in Scottsbluff and Box Butte counties and 1 new case each in Morrill and Dual counties. All 3 recoveries were Scottsbluff County cases. Through Tuesday evening, the Panhandle has seen 469 positive cases, 6 deaths, 413 recoveries, leaving 50 active cases. Those include 32 in Scottsbluff County, 5 in Morrill and Box Butte counties, 3 in Sheridan County, 2 in Dual, and 1 in Dawes County. Well, an Ogallala couple caught with more than a pound of marijuana and a loaded handgun during a 2019 traffic stop in Box Butte County have been sentenced. 23-year-old Jacob Vasquez and 22-year-old Mariah Steen were pulled over for speeding on Highway 385 back on October 17th. And when troopers approached the vehicle, detected a strong odor of marijuana coming from the car. Both denied knowing anything about the marijuana, and when Steen was asked about the gun, the toddler in the car immediately stated, "That's Daddy's gun." Both struck a plea deal and pleaded no contest to charges including attempted possession of a stolen firearm, possession of marijuana more than 1 pound, and attempted possession of a controlled substance. Both were fined $1,500 each on their respective Class 3A and 4 felony convictions. And today, Governor Pete Ricketts announced that the state of Nebraska will block the TikTok software application on all state electronic devices due to security concerns. He says the Chinese government has long engaged in systematic, covert efforts to access sensitive data from U.S. governments, companies, and individuals. And as an app owned by a company based in China, TikTok is legally obligated to provide data from its users to the country's communist regime upon request. Ricketts says to maintain the security of data owned by the state of Nebraska and to safeguard against the intrusive cyber activities of China's communist government, they've made the decision to ban TikTok on all state devices. Well, coming up after the break, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. You'll meet Yoda in just 90 seconds.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Be water wise. Did you know that most people over-fertilize their lawns and gardens? This means your fertilizer and money wash down the storm drain into our waterways where it makes dangerous algae grow. So the next time you fertilize the yard, remember, you're not just fertilizing your lawn, so don't overwater or use fertilizer when rain is in the forecast. Smart waterways add to clean water. This is a message from Tri-City Stormwater.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Yoda, the sweetest, most well-behaved dog I've ever met at the Panhandle Humane Society.
His name's Yoda. He's 8 years old. He's a male neuter dog. He is a retriever lab mix. He is our featured dog of the week because he's been here twice. He's a love bug. He doesn't run away. He's super old, but a big sweetheart. I mean, all his life he's been, a dog who's been outside. Neighbors would take care of him, and then we finally got him in. He is certainly potty trained, So, but he's a big love bug. He's really good with dogs, other dogs. He doesn't seem to care about them at all. He's very mellow. Nothing really excites him. He loves the attention, like being petted. But like I said, he's been, an outside dog all his life, roaming around the neighborhood, and people take care of him that way. His adoption fee is $50. It includes his vaccinations. He is neutered. You do get a free wellness exam out of it. And that's pretty much it.
Plus, whoever adopts Yoda will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling him right away. To meet any of the dogs and cats they have available for adoption, swing by the Panhandle Humane Society. Well, straight ahead, your midweek community calendar and kickoff for this year's Old West Balloon Fest. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
I wear a mask so I can get back on the basketball court.
I wear a mask so I can play volleyball.
I wear a mask so I can perform in show choir.
I wear a mask so we can have Old West weekend. I wear a mask so we can have a Christmas concert.
I wear a mask to have a tennis season. I wear a mask to perform at halftime. I wear a mask so I can be in the musical.
I wear a mask so I can perform in band.
Be a team player.
Mask up, Bearcats.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, organizers of the Old West Balloon Fest are excited that this year's festivities are kicking off, despite some changes needed to be made due to the pandemic. Tonight at Western Nebraska Community College, things will kick off with the first of 2 night glows. This year, 20 competition balloons and a few favorites from the Old West Balloon Fest will be lining the field behind the college and lighting up the night sky. Executive Director Colleen Johnson says they are working closely with local health officials to ensure the health and safety of staff, competitors, and attendees, making sure that that is the forefront following Governor Ricketts' directives and health guidelines.
Definitely social distancing, that's got to happen, and people need to be aware of that. And then we're also going to make the event available for everybody. So if somebody doesn't feel comfortable, around other people, they can watch from their car. And then we're also going to live stream all the events, including competition, on our Facebook page.
For a complete schedule of events, you can go to www.theoldwestballoonfest.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.